This is an LED light. This is a bicolor LED light. This is a flat panel LED light. This is a LED RGB light stick. This is another RGB LED light stick. So as you can see, I have a ton of LEDs, and that's not even all of them. And some are even RGB. But I don't have an LED like this. This is probably the best RGB LED I have used. Beg to differ? Let's find out. Hey, what's up, everybody? Again, it is your boy Brandon, and I told you I'm going to be bringing you a few products that I got in the mail in the last few weeks from a few companies in order to do these reviews. Now, again, this is another one of those items that I really think that you can really use in your everyday videography and photography, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be using this a lot because I am blown away by this product. This is probably one of the best products, LEDs, RGBs that I've ever used, and it has all the capabilities and features that I have ever wanted in an LED. Mine is just a few caveats, and we'll get to that later. But the people over at SuteFoto reached out to me about doing a review on this item. This is the SuteFoto P80 RGB CW, and this is an amazing product. So the first thing we're going to do is the unboxing, and I'm going to go in depth about a lot of things with this RGB light that I promise you at the end of this video you're probably going to want this thing, because I don't think I personally could not find anything else on the market really like it. With a lot of the features, there are some features that are in some, that are not in some, but this pretty much has it all, I promise you. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing. I'll let you know what's in this case, and then after that we're going to set it up and I'm going to go through all the features and everything all for you. Let's do it. Okay, so when you get your SuteFoto P80 RGB from SuteFoto, it comes in a case like this. Now this by itself is a really good case. You have these Velcro straps on top, and then you have one over here, and then you also have the handles. All right, so as we open this up, all right, so when you open this up, the first thing is we have our charging case, charging port, right over here in this corner. So we have a AC power adapter right here. You have a case strap right here with padding. You get the instruction booklet. All right. You get a if you're happy, comment card, which is pretty cool. Never seen somebody give a comment card. You get a deflector. I believe this is about an 8-inch deflector. Yeah, about 6 inch. Doesn't really be too big of an 8 inch. It might be an 8-inch. 8-inch deflector. We're just gonna say an 8-inch. You get an 8-inch deflector. All right. It is bowens mount. All right. And we're gonna get more into that later. All right. And then you also get the SuteFoto P80 RGB. All right. This is it right here. So on the back you have, let me make sure I'm focused here. So on the back you have your on and off right here. You have the channel and group right here. You can put it into different channels and groups. You have your dim. This is also your multi-select, so you can press it in to go into different stuff, and this is also your dim. And then you also have your set button right here. All right, so we're gonna get into these buttons if more later in the video. You also have your release right here for your bowens. So if you wanted to put a bowens, that's right. This light does take bowens. So if you have modifiers, softboxes, or anything, we can add bowens mount modifiers to this light. That's already hands down one of the best things, because I could always set this up and soften the light like I always like to do, because I like to control my light. Soften up your light and everything. So you can go ahead and add your bowens mount right here. There you see here, it locks in. So, all right. You also have a spot right here for an umbrella, so you can loosen this. This also goes on a light stand, so you have your wing nut right here for your light stand. Your power to hook in your AC power adapter. Let me go ahead and find it so I can show you that. Your power adapter, it plugs in on the bottom. Now with that, I'm not really too happy that this plugs in on the bottom, because that means if there's too much weight pulling down on it, this could slip out, you know, and so I'm not really too happy with the design of them putting the power on the bottom of this. I really don't like that. It also has a fan to help dissipate heat, all right here, as you can see. It has a nice fan in here. I haven't really heard the strength of it, or how loud it is, or how soft it is, but as I can tell, it's really, really good and quiet. So a fan to help dissipate heat so they can let you run it for a very, very long. You also have a wing nut right here on the side to help you turn and mimic and manipulate the stand right here. You never know what type of way that you might want your stand set up. So let's go ahead and set this bad boy up so I can take you through some of the stuff that is included with this item. All right, so we are out here in the beautiful cave of where all of my studio magic happens. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the SuteFoto P80 RGB and we're gonna put it on the background, and I'm gonna go through the menu system and show you exactly kind of what this menu system can do, what it can't do, some things like that. And then we're gonna put the mannequin up, and then I'm gonna show you some amazing things of what this thing can do with softboxes and everything. I mean, it is probably the most portable LED RGB that I've ever used, and the versatility of this thing is incredible. I'm going to show you how to use the app. I'm going to show you how to change the colors. I'm going to show you some of the lighting effects, and basically what this thing can do is incredible. So let's dive into it. Here we go. So when you turn the SuteFoto on, one of the biggest cons a lot of people complain about is the power on. As you can see, it takes a little bit for it to come on, about 3 to 5 seconds. Not a really big deal, but you know, there's always things that people's gonna find something wrong with the product. So the boot up time is just a little slow. So I'm gonna go into the menu system. So the first thing that you come across is this RGB CW. RGB CW stands for cool, warm. This allows you to dial in the color effect that you need. I mean, it allows you to adjust your reds, blues, greens, even for a cooler color or a warmer color. So if you need that, if you're on a set and you need an actual specific color, this menu system is where you'll do that. This is where you'll be able to dial in that specific color to where you need. So basically what you do at this menu system, you're gonna lose your left button over here, your left wheel, your left dial is gonna allow you to change to each set. So if I wanna go to blues, colors, cool, warm, back to red, greens, blues, cools, and warms, this is the dial that you will use that for. Your right one will allow you to change the amount of that color that you want. So however much green you want, go to your next one, blues, go to your next one, cools, and go to your next ones, on so on and so forth until you get that actual color that you need, all right? Moving right along. So if we wanna go to our next menu system, your right button is what you used when you press it in. Your right button is what you use to actually go through the different type of modes. So going through the modes, we have CCT, all right? You can dial in your actual Kelvin. You have your HSI, which allows you to dial in your actual colors. If you want greens, blues, reds, whatever you need, HSI is where you actually find those actual colors at. You have the RGB CW, which is what I just talked to you about, and then you have your effects. So we're gonna start off at the beginning with your color temperatures, all right? Your Kelvin allows you to go down to 2800 Kelvin is the lowest that this will go. That is really, really low. I mean, that's almost candlelight. But 2800 Kelvin is the lowest you can go, and then you'll use your left button to turn it all the way up to 10,000. So it goes from 2800 to 10,000 Kelvin. I mean, if you can't find a Kelvin in that range, I don't know what you are doing with your life. But 2800 Kelvin to 10,000 Kelvin. You use your right button to change the intensity of that Kelvin. So if you need it higher, if you need it really bright, or if you need it really, really low, all right? So that's what your right one would be for, all right? All right, so that's basically all that is with the Kelvin. All right, moving on to the next one. We come to HSI. Again, this is where you're going to be able to dial in your hues. All right, so again, the first thing you do, you'll take your left button on the left side. This allows you to find the hue that you want. All right, so as you can see, the colors changing, oranges, reds, going on down here. And even when you get down to 0, it will circle back up to like 360 or something. So going back to purples and everything. So that's your hues. When you're on your hues, in order to get to the saturations of that cover, you have to press your left button in, all right? So if I press it in, it'll go to saturation. And then if you press it again, it'll go back to hue. The reason why you can't use your right button is because your right button on your right side of your dial is only used for intensity, all right? This is your intensity, how bright you dim it or how lower you dim it. So if you're switching through any of your menu system, you're mainly going to have to use your left one to go to whatever's in that menu, and then you use your right one for the intensity of that color, all right? So again, you're in hue, you can change your hues. If you want to go to the saturation of that, you press the left one in, like so, and then you turn it. And then you can go through the intensity of the however bright you want to make that purple or however light you want to make that purple, all right? If you want to use the intensity, if you want to make that intensity, that saturation or that color that you found brighter, then that's when you will use this dial to make it really, really bright or really, really hard, all right? That actual color that you want. So that is the HSI menu. All right, moving on to our next menu here. All right, on our next menu, this is pretty cool. This is our effect. I'm gonna go over some of the effects that we have in here and show you how this works. So the first one that we see is this lighting effect, and I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit so you guys can kind of like see it on the background here. So we're gonna press the left button in again to change it. Now we have like a police effect, all right? Again, we are on frequency. If I go down all the way down to 1, you can see how slow the red and blue flicks. If I go all the way up to 10, now you get a really good police siren effect, all right? If I turn my right dial, you'll see how bright it is now, all right? Really, really simple. So here's a few other effects that we have in here. I'm gonna keep the intensity up here. So you have a fire truck, all right? You have an ambulance. You have a fire. The next one is like fireworks. So we have a fireworks effect. We have oh God, Jesus. So that is only on number 1. So we have a faulty light bulb. All right, number 8 is like a TV, all right? RGB circle. So this will allow just the RGBs just to kind of combine with itself and just turn through the RGB colors. Paparazzi is number 10. So those are the effects with a few cancellation prizes with this light. So I don't know if you can actually see it on the camera, but there is something on here that actually, a digital number on here that actually tells you how hot or how cool this thing is. Right now it's at 18 degrees Celsius. So all right, I've never had it turn off on me, but again, I haven't used it for a very long time and had it bright and had it really like pulling that amount of power that will cause that. You're also able to put this on different groups. Now, if you want this and you want a lot of different ones, or probably like 2 or 3, you're able to put these on different channels and in different groups. So maybe you have 2 that you want to use together, and then you have 1 on a separate group. You're actually able to put these in different groups and on different channels, just like a flash, and actually connect them to the app and actually have the app run different ones. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that's really cool about this. All right, so this is an additional option that I'm gonna tell you now. I really feel like this should probably come with this, but again, I can understand the business aspect behind this, so I can understand why they probably sell it as a separate option. But right now, the SuteFoto is plugged up through AC power adapter, all right? Here's the power block right here, all right? It's plugged up, goes into the wall, you know, just like a normal light. However, SuteFoto actually sent me this. This is what makes this LED probably above the rest. Regardless of everything that I've already showed you and some more things that I'm going to show you, this is what really sets this LED apart. So SuteFoto sent me this adapter So I'm gonna show you what this is. So right here, they send you this claw first. I'm gonna see if I can show it to you. And on this claw, it has a V-mount holder attached to it, all right? It comes like this, all right? This is one piece. It has a V-mount holder to it. So basically what you can do, I wish I had a stand. I don't know if I can see. You probably be able to see it. But anyway, so they send you this holder and they send you this V-mount. It's like a battery pack. It allows you to put two of these big, you know what we put on the LEDs, these two big MP batteries on here. It allows for 2 slots. So you can put one in here and one in here and clip this holder to this battery pack. Then the cable goes up into the bottom of the LED like I showed you before. So this part will go up in here. Then you take the other end of the cable that they send you. This is like a V-mount cable, and you plug it in here. So you can take this light literally on set with you wirelessly and power it by these 2 batteries without having to plug it in. So this actually becomes a portable, very, very, very powerful LED RGB that you can actually take on set and put a softbox on it and everything, unlike any other LED that I've ever used. I've not seen one. If you guys know of another LED that has RGB that you can also mount Bowens softbox to, let me know. Now also, if you have a V-mount battery like I do, you can bypass this. All you need actually is this cable. So you could bypass that and plug this directly into your LED, plug it directly into the V-mount. Actually, let's do it right quick. Unplug. You see the light go off, okay? Taking this, plug it in, turn it on. We got power. Bam. V-mount. You can take it on set, and then also you can still use, can you still use the actual holder that they send you with the V-mount? I can put it on my light stand or put it on the stand. It's so freaking cool. Because there's nothing like that there's nothing like this that I've ever used. This is so freaking awesome. So, there you go. Amazing. So, there you go. Now you can use this light on location. I am going to go over some things in the app with you now to show you how to connect this to an app. Now I'm gonna go ahead and screen record this. So basically, so when you look at the back of the LED, the Bluetooth emblem at the top is already blinking like it's searching for a Bluetooth signal. So there's really no way to actually turn the Bluetooth on and off. It just automatically comes up. So basically what happens is you go to the App Store and you're gonna look for SS LED. All right, so it's gonna be right there, SS LED video light. When you open up the app, it's gonna have you add your device. And then when you do that, it's gonna look for the actual LED. It's gonna automatically connect. So it's kind of seamless. I really haven't had any problems connecting the LED to the app. It works just fine. So when you get into the app, you're gonna come across the same thing. So you're gonna come across right now I'm on the color CCT. So first menu CCT, and I can stand over here and show you without actually even touching it. And you can see the brightness of the LED. So right now, look. So this is the intensity, color temperature from 10,000 Kelvin down to 28. Your magentas, your greens, you can adjust that in here. In here you can adjust the compensation. Here you can go over to HSI. You can adjust your reds, everything in here. Your hues allows you to just go around this circle wheel and do that. You can click on saturation and you can adjust your saturations also. Everything is right here in the app. You can go over to RGB, and if you really need to dial those colors in like I showed you before, you have that. And then you also have your effects menu. Same thing that's in here is on the app. And you can go through, you can scroll and look at all the apps. You can go right over here to police.
This allows you to frequency, again, it is FRQ was frequency. So it allows you to move it up. You know, the faster your frequency is or the higher your frequency, the faster the lights are. And then your intensity is how bright you want them. So again, you can do all of this in the app. And this is kind of like what the app looks like. TV, intensity. The app is really, really cool. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So like I said, I haven't had any problems with the app using it. It's seamless, just like using this. What I want to do really quick is I'm going to bring Brandy over, and I'm going to put this LED up and put a softbox on it and see what it looks like. Y'all want to try that? All right, because I know ain't nobody else gonna do that. So let's try that and see what that looks like. All right, so we're gonna put a softbox on here now and see what this looks like. This is a 36-inch, one of my favorites, of course. We're gonna put it on the bowens mount. It clicked. Oh, shucky ducky, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We got a bowens mount on the LED. Let's see if I can change it. Look at that. Look, oh, with the app, I can take this on locate. Bruh, I can take this on location and do this. What LED do you know on the market that can do that? Not Brandy. Let's see how this light fall off. Let's see how good this is. Let's see, put it on this side. Look, on location, look at that. Battery attached. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Look at this. Look at that, bruh. What? You want me to take a shot? Let me take a shot with it. See what the LED looks like. It's crazy. Let's do a color. Let's do blue. Intensity. We want a really, really blue. Let's do that. Ooh. What about a rim light? See what kind of rim light we get. Listen, there is a ton of things that you can do with this light. All right, I think we get that already. I got a softbox. It's portable. It's RGB. It's Kelvin. It's portable. Like, do you know what I'm about to start doing? Do you know the possibilities for a flash photographer when we have something like that? I mean, look. It has a softbox. It has an app. Maybe that should be my thumbnail. All right, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm having too much fun. This is what we do in photography. Yo, this is your boy, Brennan. If you guys haven't checked out this light, if you really want to take your photography and have like a really dope tool in your bag, not just like a tool that you're just gonna put there and leave there every day, but something that can really, really, really have an impact on your photography, especially if you do nighttime photography using these LEDs, especially when I can use the app, I can use softboxes to really soften the light and get the light that I want to at nighttime. Daytime is gonna be pretty cool too, but you know, with the light as harsh and the sun as harsh as it is, not really gonna use daytime. But something like in the studio or something like at nighttime when I wanna put color in one area and I don't have to really like use flash and stuff, because I resort to LED a lot when it comes to nighttime photography, using my modeling lamp and a lot of different things. That is a game changer. Game changer. If you think there's anything else on the market right now with it, let me know. They can use softboxes, that's portable, there's RGB, there's CEW, there's CCT, there's... Yo, I'm out, man. Bye. I'll holler at y'all later.
out.